Hi, my name is Jerry Campisi. I'm a business and financial consultant. My job was to help companies grow from 10 million to 100 million plus, doing all the legal, all the accounting, and all the financing free. Only got a piece of the increase. Never charged any fees. So you learn very quickly what to look for. And it is very, very hard to find the Black Swan. A Black Swan is a company that moves in position while everyone else is sleeping at the wheel. And because no one gets it, and you move in position, when everyone figures it out, you make a fortune. And that's what happened with most of the companies in the industry that have done this. Apple is a perfect example. With iPod, everyone laughed at them, didn't think that they would ever be able to get the downloading of music to be in, because Sony controlled the music business, lock, stock, and barrel. They wouldn't let anyone get in, and most importantly, they didn't want the downloading of music. They got all the artists together and told them, don't allow the downloading of music. They're destroying and stealing your proprietary property. Of course, it was very clear to me and many of my associates that this was a whole new way of doing business, and the industry was in disarray. We knew the next Black Swan was going to come out, and those that moved in position maybe bought the stock of public companies that were manufacturing the parts for iPod, could have really capitalized. So in our industry, I was involved with a skincare company and got involved, and everyone laughed at me then. The company did $1.8 billion last year, and they created 731 millionaires, producing one every 6 days. It's not a little business. They've just paid their first 2 checks for $1 million a month, not a year, a month. So those are the few people at the top that can make the big money. There were 731, but there's many others, and most distributors want to make car payments, pay down their bills, pay off their bills, and there may be many that do nothing. We can't make you successful, but I can tell you, when you're in a vehicle that's going vertical, there's no limit to what you can do. And that's the key, to catch a company right just before they go into momentum. Momentum happens at $50 million, and then you have a 5-year window that you can really, really capitalize on. Most people don't get it during that concentration mode. That's the second financial stage. Formulation is the first, concentration is the second, momentum is the third. A 3 to 5 year window that happens only once, and then you go through stability. Can a company make money during stability? Of course you can. The company I was talking about, which was a skincare company, increased 14% last year. But during momentum, they were growing 12 to 15% a month, every month for 5 years. And that's for where people really made the big money. So take a good look. Qivana is one of those phenomenons, a Black Swan. Their mission is to make the world a better place through health and wellness. How are they going to do it? What makes them different? They're one of the only direct channels to the consumer for the nutraceutical industry. For the top research scientists in the world, where do they go? There is no branding. You could probably name the top 3 cola companies in the world. You can name the top 3 hamburger companies in the world. You could probably name maybe the 3 top pharmaceutical companies in the world if you have a scientific breakthrough that's from pharma. But where do you go if it's a top breakthrough in nutraceuticals? What if you're a top scientist for 30 years? Where do you go? There is no branded company. You can't name the 3 top companies in nutraceuticals. Most people can't, and that's where Qivana comes in. Their claim to fame is they're the first company to actually offer systems, just like Google offered systems to revolutionize and organize the industry of the internet, just like McDonald's organized hamburgers into systems, and Henry Ford developed systems for the manufacturing of cars. This company has their act together. Their company has grown every month for the last 3 years, right through the recession, and now we're getting ready to go through that exciting momentum phase that you can capitalize on. This is big business, very big business. Now, we can't make you successful. We can only give you the tools and work with you. But if you don't have time, you can still find people that do and still capitalize. We'll show you how to leverage yourself without jeopardizing what you're currently doing. We market in over 40 different ways, down 20 different markets. It's called cross-platform marketing, and we have the hottest compensation program in the industry. All 6 ways are paid weekly. So if you're serious about changing your situation, if you're serious about getting another revenue stream, if you're serious about getting out of the financial rat race, then you have to take action. Because if you don't, you will become a statistic. It's too bad that very few people, after working their whole life, are self-sufficient. And it's a sad stat. In fact, I just read another stat that most people now that are going to live over 70, 75, 80 years old will die with less than $10,000 in the bank. And that's because they haven't set up ways of putting away the money and getting into a business that's growing dynamically. You can't settle for status quo. You can't live a life of mediocrity and get out of the financial rat race. So if you ever dreamed of having financial independence, if you ever dreamed of doing something, if you've ever dreamed of getting involved with the company at the right time, you can stop dreaming and take a good look. Do your homework and do your due diligence with Qivana. You'll be very impressed. Qivana is big business and the next Black Swan.